What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Karen's Creation. Yeah. Okay, so as you can tell, my nails are done different. And I left one nail bare. So I can show you how I got these. For my previous video, I did tell you that I did order some stuff from Naio Nails, which so far I'm loving it. Like, this is better than the Kiss products, I can say that. And I just got these. They're not Swarovskis. I can't say it right. Don't make fun of me. I just can't say it right, but you know what I'm talking about. They're not those. They're just some regular rhinestones that I got from Sally's. And I'm going to put these on today, as well as to show you how I got the nail. I really like them. I didn't do this one right. And then there was, yeah, it was just this one. I didn't do this one right, but I mean, you can't really tell, but these are the nails. Oh. And I'm sorry if you hear stuff in the background. It's my kids and my husband, but so I'm going to show you today how to do the nail. And yes, I've got nail polish everywhere that I still haven't wiped off, but it's okay. So we're just going to get right into this. As I told you, they came with dual forms, pretty long. And these are about 1.5 inches long that I did them. This is probably the longest I've ever done my nails, like ever. But I'm not going to lie, I really like it. So I'm going to show you what to do. You're going to take the form that is on here. You're going to pull it off. And then it comes with this little backing part that you actually put on the back of the form. And if I can, it usually comes off with it, but you know, it didn't this time, so it's okay. We're going to get it off, I promise you. Let me do it an easier way by pulling it up. So you'll take the form like this. And you're going to take this part and you're going to flip it this way because you want it to be opposite of it. And you're going to want to, sorry, I have to turn to the side real quick. You want to put it right smack in the middle, just like that. And you want to take your form and you want to take it like this and you want to roll it. Okay, and you want to give it a good roll, back and forth, and you want to do that for a while. Just for a second. It doesn't take that long. Just to get it to go like that. Okay? And then the next thing you do is you take this part, the front part, and you put both of these together. So now you have a part where you can hold. Okay? And you're going to take it and you're going to place it right on the nail, or underneath the nail, not on the nail, excuse me. And you're going to place it, I want to stick it to the top of me, sorry. You want to put it underneath the nail, and you want to get it right, you want the middle part to sit right in the middle of your nail. So you want this part to run towards the middle of the nail, and you want it to sit flat on there, especially if you have nails. And you want to take it, and then you want to close the bottom, just like that. You want to have it closed, and you want to close it tightly. Okay, so if you can see that, that's how it is. All right. So, and then you pull the top, and you go back and forth with it. Give me just a second, guys. Okay, so sorry. Anyways, so this is how you put it on. And like I said, you close the bottom, and you close the tip. And like I said, I'm going to about 1.5 inches, so I'm going to go here on this line. So what you do is, to the line that you're going to, you want to pinch it up to that point. See? So you just want to close it up into the point where you're wanting the acrylic to go and to stop at. So I'm going to take my monomer, my medium speed, And I'm going to pour that into my dampened dish. Just a little, because we're not doing all nails. So it's just a tad bit in there. And the first one I'm going to start with is going to be True Pink, and then I'm going to finish with Soft Beige. So let me go ahead and open these up. And then I'm going to finish off. Since they didn't send the clear, I'm just going to use the Kiss. That's what I've been using, which is just the clear, just to, you know, to cap everything together. And I'm going to kind of bring that down. Just a little on here, just so I could put my brush in there a little bit better. And since I couldn't get a brush, I have to order it. I was like, I really need to get this video out, and I'm ready to do my nails. So I'm just going to use the Kiss brush that came with it. And it's a clean brush. It's sanitized and everything else. And I'm going to put it into my dampen dish, and I'm going to burp it. And burp means just to get all the air bubbles out of the brush before you start with the acrylic. And then I'm going to put it in. And then I'm going to come up, and I'm not even barely going to touch it. I'm just going to go like that. And then flip it on the side that's going to be wet. 1, 2, 3 steps, as you can see. And then I'm going to put that right onto the nail. Okay? Clean my brush off. And we're going to start working it from side to side. And make sure that it's hitting all the way on the nail. And cleaning it each time. Okay, and then we're going to come and pull it up. Each time we're going to pull in, and then we're going to pull up. Just to get it to come down. We're going to take our brush, and we're going to brush it upward. Just kind of brush it onto the nail. I mean, we ain't got to worry about it too much, because we're going to put other acrylic there. And then just kind of pat it down, just kind of smooth it out. And then we're going to bring down, we're going to brush down. Pat and brush. That's all you're going to do is just kind of put everything into place. Where you want it and where you want it to go. And then we're going to take our next bead. And we're going to take a smaller bead. Just like that. And we're going to put it right on the front. And we're going to work that in up until the length that we want. And then we're going to brush it back. And you're just going to keep building the product up to the desired thickness that you want and the length that you want. And how you know you got enough acrylic ratio to powder is it should release right off from your brush. It should not stay on there. It should easily release. And a good way to teach yourself is to start, instead of putting it on a nail, is to like take a plastic paper. This is what we've gotten so far. I don't know if you can tell right now because this is a kind of very light, clear pink, I should say. And you'll want to just kind of curve it up because we want a nice C curve to this. So now I'm going to take just a little flick. See that? Not like a whole one, like if I was going to go like that. You don't want to do that. You just want to take it and just kind of, and then turn your brush over. And then we're going to walk it 3 times into the powder. Place it on the nail. See how it just released automatically? And you want to keep your brush pointed downward, or your finger pointed downwards. That way it can start, doing its thing. And then you're able to move it into place. And I really like the soft beige color too. It's really pretty. And the reason you want it pointed downwards, because when you go to do that, you don't want to flood the cuticle because it would cause lifting. And I had already prepped my nail all the way. So I dehydrated it, and then I put what is it called? The acid primer onto the nail. See how it just releases? And you want to just easily work that onto the back of the nail. And then pull down. And if you get some on your cuticle, you just want to take your brush and you want to come and you want to kind of wipe that away best as you can. Because once it hardens, it hardens. So, but I have the medium speed, so I'm able to not just work quick, but work on my own time. So we're going to get it again, and we're going to take just a little bit of the soft beige because we already have some on there. And I'm going to take it and I'm going to place it right there. Keep my finger pointed downward. And then drag down. And then you'll be able to see where you would need more product and where you'll need less product. And it's all about the angle of your brush as well. So keep that in mind. And I'm not using my dominant hand, so this is kind of hard at the same time of trying to use it. And I just want to keep burping my brush before I actually take any more product. And we're going to put that right on the tip area. And just pull upward. And just kind of blend that in. Something like that. And don't worry, we're going to cap it. We're going to do everything that we need to do to make this look the shape that we want and everything else. And of course, I'm going with what y'all would call the coffin shape, or what some people call the ballerina. And you just want to make sure that you're on there nice, so you can have that nice C curve going on. And because I don't have a pincher, we're going to have to pinch with our hands. So now we're going to go in with the clear and walk that 3 times into the clear. Let that do its thing on the brush before placing it. And we're going to place that right in the middle, not on top, but right in the middle. And we're going to work that from side to side. This is not, you necessarily don't have to cap this, but I am, because I want to make sure that I don't ruin the color when I go to file or anything like that. We might need just a tad bit more of the liquid. We might. And then just kind of bring that down all the way, and then brush back. Pat. Wipe off excess that's on our brush. Okay, and then we're going to go in one more time for the cuticle area. Walk it 3 times. And then place it right in the middle of the cuticle area. Wipe off excess, and then go in and move it from side to side. Because what we also want is a nice apex area too, for strength. And one more. I had just enough liquid. And we're just going to walk that twice because we don't need much on there. And like I said, how you know is because you'll got that hump that comes in right here. And don't worry, it's not going to be humpy the whole time. But it will have some sort of hump to it because we want a nice apex area. Okay? And what you're going to do, it doesn't look right now, I know. But it will when we go to brush it. Oh, I need to charge my light again. I don't like this light because you got to charge it a lot. But it is what it is, so go ahead and just clean up my area while this is drying for a second, and then I'll show you the pinch. Tighten that up, make sure it's tight. And even though these are small, I still got so much product left, so much. And then I'm going to take my brush cleaner, and there's really nothing in here. So I'm going to take my brush cleaner, which to me, I think it's a little bit of alcohol and maybe something soft for the brush. We only need a tad bit. So we're going to take that, and we're going to clean the brush. So what you do is you just want to dip it in there, kind of just swirl it around. And it helps to not only disinfect, but to clean the brush as well. And just come in and just wipe it off. So I do this a few times with my brush. And by the time I'm done cleaning my brush, it'll be time to pinch the nail. And then the brush stays really soft. Super soft. So by that time, we can come in, and since I don't have one of those regular pinchers, come in and pinch these sides. And how you can tell it's not ready is that it'll still be a little bit sticky. So we'll do that. And then I'm going to go ahead and pause the video. I promise I'm not going to do nothing. I'm going to charge this for a second because I want y'all to actually see the filing process. What you want to do is just give it just a really good squeeze because you want it to have that nice C curve going around. And that also gives your nail some strength. So I'm going to go ahead and finish letting this dry. Let me charge this for a second and I'll be right back. If I can get the video to... Okay guys, I'm back. So after it's dry, you'll know it's dry because when you hit it, it'll have that clicking sound to it. So how to take the dual form off, you know, so it won't mess up the actual nail, is you'll come in from the back, split these two in half, and pull downward, okay? Just down like that. Pull both sides like that, and then pinch right here, pinch it, and pull it downward. And you'll pull the nail off. See? So now what we're going to do is we're going to take our 80 grit and we're going to file it. And we're going to file coming from under it, underneath, all the way to the back. And you're going to file it in the direction with always keeping straight with your nail. So it's going to go straight with your nail, okay? And yes, I'm using not my dominant hand, so this is probably going to take me a while. And I don't know, it seems like my right hand came out better than my left hand, but I'm still learning. So we're going to get better with it. The more we do it, the more, you know, the more you learn, or the more you do it, the more you learn, and the better you get at it. So I'm going to actually place my hand on the table and go in with filing. We're going to switch to the other side and do the same exact thing. Kind of pull that skin back. Now you're probably thinking, Karen, that looks like a stiletto. No, watch. We're going to turn it into a coffin. Don't worry. Do not worry about it. I promise you that it's going to look right. And then how you're going to get it to look like that is you're going to come and you're going to shave off the tip where it doesn't probably look right to you. And you're just going to come in and put like a baby square shape. So, I'll hold the tip of it. Make sure that it's super square. And see, that's a nice C curve going on. See that? So we're just going to continue filing until the file is exactly the way we want it. And once we're done with this step, we're going to switch to our 180 grit. And we are going to go in and we're going to start with the back first, the back of it. And you want to keep it, it's all about the angle. You want to keep it up and you want to pull over because we want the acrylic to be flush with the cuticle and the nail. So you want to, we're not going to touch this apex right here. We're not going to touch that yet, okay? And as you can see that I'm only touching this part right here. For right now, that's all, the only part that I am touching. And I want to get that as flush with the skin as I can to make it look like a natural nail. And a 180 grit is a lot better for going towards the back of the nail than using the 80 grit because it would be kind of harsh. And that's where you'll cut yourself. So the shape is getting there, as you can see. And then right now we're still not going to touch the apex, but we're going to come in and we're going to basically contour the sides. So and you want to look down the barrel of your nail. And then also you can always feel where you'll need filing and where you won't if you can't see it. So you can always take your finger and run across it and you can see where you might need some filing, where you missed, or where you don't need it, where you don't need to touch. And then now we're going to contour the apex. And that's just basically moving from side to side and coming over. Because we still want that, you know, and as you can see from the side, I still need to file the tip of it so it all looks even and flush with each other. So you see we're getting there. It's already there. So I know that I can stop shaving so much off of this part and start just coming back and forth. See, it looks really, really good. Besides this part right here. So I need to shave some more off that part. And you want to look at it from every angle to make sure that everything is even with each other. And that's basically all you do with your nail. So it's about how I want it. It looks good to me. Just want to finish getting this last part. So there we go. And that looks all good to me. All right. So now what we are going to do is I'm going to take my rag, and I'm going to actually use a lot of this earlier. So I'm going to take some of my acetone, and I'm going to wipe over the nail. I'm going to clean all that dust off and everything, and just have the nail looking all the way right. And if I miss some parts, this will help also melt it together. So we've got a smooth nail. Okay. And then after that, then you can, which I'm using the Insta-Dry, and this is in the color Zip Wine. I don't know if you can see that. And this is what I'm going to use to paint the nail with. And it's kind of thick. So we're going to get as close to the cuticle as we can. I'm actually running out of this nail polish. That's why I cannot wait to buy a UV light and the gel polish from the site. Because they've got so many pretty colors. So many pretty colors. We're going to come in and just paint the nail as best as we can. Like I said, I'm not using my dominant hand. So this is just a tad bit hard painting when it's not your dominant hand. And then, like I said, I'm running out of this, so it's like there's not that much in here. So I've got to work with what I've got. And then just paint over to make it smooth. Just like that. See? So now that we've got that on, I am going to give it time to dry. And then I'll be back and show you how to put the stones on. Okay guys, so I'm back. Now that the nail is dry, I did top coat it. So now we're going to put the stones on. Okay, and what I'm going to use is my glue to put these on. And I'm just going to do something real quick. I'm so tired, you guys, and I can't really think. So I've just got to dab on there. And let me take my picker-upper that came actually with it. And let me try and pick up some of these stones if it'll let me. Because this dabber has been very hard to use. Oh. And see, I'm already messing up, guys. Turn over. There we go. And we're just going to move that in place. I know y'all can't see anything, and I'm sorry about that, but kind of need to see for myself what I'm doing. And these stones are not easy to put on because they're very tiny. But you can kind of see what I'm doing right there. See? And I just need to move that right in the middle and in place. That's what I'm trying to do. And then I'm going to take some more glue. I'm actually just really just going to run this glue down the middle so I can just pick up and put on. I'm just going to move it in place. And make sure they're all straight and in place. And if you need to move it around to see where you're needing to move everything, to make sure everything's straight, do that. Come off. There we go. Oh, no, it didn't come off. There we go. Okay. And I'm just doing random, just picking them up randomly. I'm not actually trying to go color by color. So I'm just moving them just to get them straight. That's all I'm doing. To make sure everything sits straight. And actually, I've been taking my, because I can't find my cuticle pusher. I've just been using this to kind of help me out with straightening these out. Because when they move, they move. And it's hard to get them to straighten back out once you already have them on there. So you need to take your time with it. See, I've already got that going on. And then now I'm going to pick up another color. Or another stone, excuse me. Like I said, this thing doesn't pick them up very well. I don't know why. I'm going to need to get me a better one. I'll take this. I guess we'll go back into green again. Oh, I guess we won't. Or it's going to be purple. Come on. All right. You know what? It's because that glue is dried down. So, I'm going to have to take some more glue. And just put it right down the middle. And let's see, let's take this dark blue. Come on, blue, pick up. There we go. And let's put that one on there. And straighten that back into place. Alright. Let's go on with another color. Guess we'll go in with yellow. No, we'll go in with the lighter blue. Come on, pick up. Come on. Quit being hard-headed. Whatever color wants to pick up, I guess. Alright. Oh. Guess it's going to be yellow. And then, I really want that light blue. I don't understand why I won't pick up. There we go. Get that on there. Alright. That glue is dried down, so we're going to have to add just a tad bit more. And then whatever color I can get to pick up. Let me actually tap some of this glue on it. There we go. And then put that on there. Bring that down. So basically we've got that going. And that's about it. And then we're going to let the glue dry, and then I'll go over with the top coat. And that's it, guys. So these are the nails. And I did different designs on most of them and different colors just because I wanted something different, just to kind of teach myself on how to put them on. And then this one's a lot different, but, you know, they're almost basically the same, just with the colors. So like I said, if you want to order from the site, I do have on my other video, I do have the information down below. I think it's well worth it. Like I said, I'm not a professional, but like I'm not a professional, makeup artist, but I think I do makeup very well, and I think I've did my nails very well. So, I mean, you can do it too. It's literally, it's not hard. It's not difficult. It just takes time, effort, and practice to go along with it. That's all you need, is just to practice on yourself, and you'll get better at it. And since I don't want to be spending the money to, like $35, even $65 just to go get my nails and my feet done, then If I can do it myself and learn how to do it myself, I so am. So, you know, it is what it is, but I'm just going to let this dry down and then I'm going to top coat it. And then that's basically it, you know, so. And these are my other nails. I ran out of stones that look like this one on it. So I had to do, you know, what I could with this. And I just wanted to fill it up just to see, you know, what it would look like. It would look better if I had this Swarovski, however you say it, stones, which I do plan on buying next, and just use those. So I did each design just to teach myself about them, and I might do more of these and then more of these, and actually do Swarovski, whatever those things are called, on the middle tips, or, you know, do something like that. So I don't think it's bad. I think it's really good. And I don't think I did bad. I think I did pretty good just to not be a professional and just doing my own nails myself, which is not hard. So if you like this video, make sure to hit the thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything that I do upload in the future. And to all my old subscribers, I love you beautifuls so much. And to all my new subbies, I thank you for rocking with me and staying with me and continuing to be a part of my channel. I do appreciate each and every one of you. I love you each so, 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 so much. So I'm going to sign out and say bye. And I will see you guys soon with another video.